offense. Under a minute to go first quarter. Game even at 7. Brungard on the read option, pulls it, gets out wide, upfield, and let's see where they spot him. It's past the first down marker, out near the 36-yard. First team All-Missouri Valley Football Conference a year ago. Brungard, quick throw, out near side to Gilbert. Uses his speed to try and get outside and cut down on the play. Tackle for the Lakers made by Jaden Al. Sets up first and goal. Brungard fakes the handoff to Gilbert. Keeps it, leaps, end zone, touchdown Penguins. Beau Brungard leaps for the touchdown, and the Penguins have moved back in front. 13-7 pending the extra point.
Yeah, read option there by Tomczak, able to hold on that football. Quick snap, and Brungard in the end zone.
Hustle to the line, and an easy sprint-in touchdown for Beau Brungard, his second here in the first half, and the Penguins have opened up a 2-score lead with under 9 to go in the second quarter.
Here in the first half.
Brungard stands in there. Good protection again. Fires complete. Luke Hensley with the catch out there on the far side. First down on the sideline for Hensley, a veteran. Keene, Joseph Farah, and Shane Keenan doing a nice job here so far in the first half. Brungard throws. Pass caught as Tomczak reels it in near midfield.
Call there.
Yeah, and I think
that's coming.
22 seconds to work with here on 3rd and 3. Brungard steps up. Can he make some magic? He gets the first down, and the Penguins should burn a timeout. You would think for the offense up in Laker territory. Brungard fakes to the tailback. Now
Tomczak open.
Somehow gets away from the defender and then gets out wide for a good gain on first down.
Wow, Tomczak wide open. Coming out here trying to take a shot downfield.
After a gain of 8, they go back to Brungard. Design quarterback run, spinning off defenders and bounces down to the 16-yard line. First down YSU as Brungard goes over 100 yards. Penguins quickly now move on offense. Brungard.
Oh, boy.
Another quarterback run. Far side. That's been the theme tonight. And there he goes down the sideline. Not that it isn't effective, but we're just worried about.
I thought I would have seen more of that.
3rd down and 3. Brungard, rollout throw, finds his favorite target, Max Tomczak, and a marker from the back of the play. Penguins up by 9 with the football, trying to put this thing in the win column as Brungard continues to run the football.
Wow.
Picks up the first down.
He is just getting.
Out to Bryce Oliver, who attended the game tonight, was on the sidelines. Got a note a little bit ago about that. Here's Beau Brungard on the carry outside, throws a man down, then gets taken down on the sideline.
And see that success they've worked hard for.
On 3rd and short, why not? Brungard tucks it one more time, and he is right at the marker, and it's enough for a first down. At Division II, they want to get the football in his hands. Design quarterback run for Brungard on 2nd down and short. He gets outside, stiff arm, still on his feet, down the sideline. Brungard cuts back inside and is brought down in Robert Morris territory, and a big run for the junior comes in motion. They fake it to him this time. Brungard rolls near side to his right, tucks it with no one open, and goes out of bounds. Down and short. They're going to put it in their quarterback's hands. Tries the middle, now cuts outside, uses his speed, and gets up near the 20-yard line, and that'll move the chains. First down, Penguins.
It's just quarterback power, yep. Mills trying to kick out the defensive end.
For Stanbaugh Stadium. 2nd down and 10 after no gain. Play action. Brungard, pressure comes. He steps up, stands, fires toward the end zone. Tomczak catches, reaches, and they're going to mark him out at the 1-yard line. Great effort from Tomczak, trying to big gain right on the goal line, nonetheless, for the Penguins.
And you can just tell Robert Morris is expecting Beau to just probably leak out of that pocket and start running. It's a challenge for a defense when you're constantly getting beat by a quarterback.
Quick throw out. Tomczak cuts, leaps, touchdown, YSU, as Max Tomczak gets the little quick throw in the flat, makes a cut, and gets in to the end zone, and the Penguins take their first lead of the day. Max Tomczak for the first time this season. Tomczak, the preseason All-American, catches 786 yards and 8 touchdowns at Slippery Rock a year ago. 2nd down, Brungard on the read option. There's a lot of room down the sideline. One man to beat. Hesitation. He goes by him, and he's going to the end zone. Touchdown, YSU. Beau Brungard electric with his feet, and the Penguins extend the lead late in the first quarter. Brungard, big offensive line From left to right, you see them crashing down in, and out goes Brungard down the sideline, dancing on the white paint, and then gets by the final defender, sprints to the end zone. Got to give that line a lot of credit. You talk about Desmil Lee at left tackle, 3. After the solid pickup on first down, Brungard checks down left. A lot of room for Gilbert. Makes the catch upfield, first down, right near the 20-yard line as Jaden Gilbert makes the catch. The offense up, first down at the 20. This time they
QB power.
Yep, design quarterback run, and look who's there again. Touchdown, Beau Brungard.
Just like clockwork.
What blocking by the offensive line as Brungard had a clear path right to the end zone. You mix his running ability line, and there's a lot to deal with.
It's tough when these Penguins can go to the perimeter on each side, and then it's like quarterback power right up the middle. You just don't.
It's 150 yards rushing. Takes the snap. Play action. Going to keep it. And there's a lot of room. Here he goes again. Brungard open field. He may go. Colonial's giving chase. Brungard still on the run. Cuts back. One man to beat at the 5, and he gets down at the 1, maybe the 2. Brungard, electric once again.
You know, I feel like these Penguins want to do something. They just keep getting these huge chunk explosive plays with Beau.
He is something when he gets in the open field, or really any part of the field. Power, speed from the quarterback position. Don't see it a lot. He is dynamic. 7, Dandridge is out wide near side. Tomczak in motion. They come near side, throw it back to Mills far side, cuts back and brought down at the 32-yard line. Now Wilson, short motion on the far side. Brungard, middle, pass caught. Solomon, first down on a 4th down conversion. And the Penguins keep the offense on the field, and it pays off. A year ago. Also produced over a couple years at Notre Dame College before transferring to Slippery Range. See what they have in mind on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Brungard stands in there, fires. Tomczak's there and makes the catch. 1st and goal as he goes to his favorite target, the preseason All-American Max Tomczak, to set up first.
I was thinking they were going to hand that ball off and center the ball for a nice, comfortable.
Leading by 25, and they're knocking on the door. Brungard, keeping on the edge, puts his shoulder down and finds the end zone. Touchdown, Penguins, as Beau Brungard finds the end zone on the ground for the 3rd time today. He also has a passing touchdown. Junior quarterback continues to show out for YSU. You see those legs, Kyle. Just keep moving. And Beau Brungard, 8 carries, 237 yards, 3 touchdowns. We had already talked about it's the most rushing yards in a game by a YSU quarterback in school history. No other quarterback had ever run for 200 yards in a single game, and he's creeping up on the Missouri Valley quarterback single game rushing record as well. Fake, quick throw to the boundary for Tomczak. Catches and wisely falls past the 1st down marker. Brungard, play action, quick throw, slant over the middle. Tomczak's open, and he's out near midfield. Cut down.
And really, that was a touchdown-saving tackle by Dickerson. I think Tomczak had all the room in the world to run there.
Dickerson. Brungard, forced off of his spot after setting in his drop. Now going to go to the ground. 10-5. Touchdown, Youngstown State. Beau Brungard again.
I think he has it, Dre.
And that will give Beau Brungard the Missouri Valley Football Conference single game record for most rushing yards by a quarterback. And he's into the end zone on the ground for the 4th time today. Quarterback continues to produce on the ground. You see there, had a beat on him, but Brungard just too elusive. He gets all the way to the end zone. And now Listowka on.
Clock is at 3. Brungard. And there's Tomczak. First down and a block, and he's down inside the 40 before he's finally brought down by Brady Pretzloff.
Watch this route, a little bit of a rub route with him and his fellow tight end to move the sticks, and we'll be right back.
Now, they just announced that Nick Nielsen is an eligible receiver. Brungard keeps up the middle, around the left, and in for the touchdown. So Beau Brungard with his 7th.
Gardner had the ball.
Brungard looking, throws wide open, left corner of the end zone, touchdown. Youngstown. 2 running backs stand to the right of the quarterback. Brungard going to keep it up the middle, touchdown, Youngstown State. And now
23, Brungard, play action, sets in his drop, fires, end zone, Tom Zach has it, touchdown,
Youngstown State, and the Penguins strike first here tonight at Stambaugh Stadium.
Wow, take a look at this. Off the play action, sees Tom Zach on the crosser. He beats 2 defenders, and Brungard recognizes.
Brungard flips it in his hands as he looks downfield, fires, has a man, Mike Solomon upfield, still going, he'll get brought down inside
Dakota State territory, the Penguins on the move, 2. Brungard fakes the handoff, deep drop, steps up, open space, this is where he's dangerous. Brungard running, gets by multiple Jackrabbits and brought down at the 11, making the penalty.
Brungard hesitates, keeps, and finds the end zone.
Touchdown, Beau Brungard. And the Penguins have jumped out to a 2-score lead in the first half as Brungard finds the end zone on the ground for the 9th time this season.
Just a designed run right there, because I can tell by the action, they pull the guard, they lead.
Beau Brungard takes the snap on first down, has some room, cuts upfield, Brungard out in the open field, still going at the 35, at the 20, and skids down inside
the 10. What a run from the electric Beau Brungard.
3 broken tackles right here. Watch the look at the little move right there. There, avoids 1 tackle, avoids 2 tackles. Look at the strength by him. 3 tackles right here. He's gonna 4 tackles. All right, but you got to get 1 or 2 first downs here.
Brungard, high throw, and it's caught. Good timing. On the reception is Max Tomczak, first team all Missouri Valley Football Conference selection.
Great execution. This is great chemistry between Brungard and Tomczak on that. That's a route that they've probably run in the preseason as well. Great throw and great catch.
Brungard, open space up the middle. They converge at the 45. Good.
South Dakota State has done, and you see the success they're having.
Brungard going to go to an open Ethan Wright, who has room to run underneath. Brought down out past the 40-yard line, so the Penguins needed that as they get a quick
and medium here. Play action, throw over the backers to Max Tomczak, who takes it down inside
the 30. Well executed play there as Brungard got the defender.
3rd in yardage. Brungard, pump fake. Now slings it. Tomczak's there. Touchdown, YSU.
Brungard to Tomczak, and the Penguins are right back in it with 10:31 to go.
I'm watching Brungard in the pocket. I do not see what Tomczak does to get so open. There it is, the little shake right there, and he gets the defensive back to bite up on it or freeze.
Provide some magic for the Penguins here late, down 11. Sets, throws underneath. Gilbert on the reception. He'll force his way out past the 40. And
to go. Penguins down 11, looking for a bit of a miracle here late. Pass caught over the middle.
Steps toward the sideline. Pass is caught by Max Tomczak. Wow. Close coverage.
3rd down and short after the catch by Tomczak. Brungard pump fakes, now runs, has some room to the far side. He's going to tuck it, hit the afterburners, and there's a marker late.
The way Youngstown State has played and competed in this football game.
Brungard from under center, play action, rolls and finds his favorite
here at Stambaugh.
So on the roll right here where Brungard's most effective, extending the play, giving Tomczak time to get open.
Defense.
Gain of 2 for Gilberts. Brungard will keep this time on the triple option, makes the first man miss. So elusive back there. Michael Devereaux eventually able to get the junior quarterback down. Has great field position after the return from Wilson. Brungard, who's been bottled up so far, has the first down on the design quarterback run inside the 30. That's the first time he's really been able to shake off the shot. They will just send 3. Brungard gets past Vendrowski. Gets past the second man and has the first down. Great individual effort by Brungard. The first, but he would not be denied.
And that is why he's so dangerous right there. I mean, there's a missed tackle. And this is what Coach Smith talked about, is he's able.
The Alara Center gets loud. Brungard with time. To the end zone. Touchdown, Penguins. Mike Solomon. Perfect throw from Brungard. And the 6'3" is it for his first career touchdown in a Penguin uniform.
What a throw. Right on the money. Great job by that offensive line, too. Look at all the time he has back there. Surveys the defense and then is able to, too. I mean, that's not easy to do when there's so much time back there. And just a great job defensively so far.
Brungard flushed out. He's got some room to run here. Gets a block downfield from right now. Cuts back inside into North Dakota territory. Finally, he will go down at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 29 from the electric junior quarterback.
Yeah, and that's where it's tough. You've got good coverage. Everybody's
trips to the right for Brungard. Pressure coming off the edge. Brungard eludes it. He'll sling it out. That is caught just inside the boundary by Jaden Gilbert. Wilson in motion. It'll be Brungard up the middle. He's got the first down, diving across the 35. Been really efficient this season with 8 touchdowns now through the air and 1 pick. Fires one to Solomon. Caught in traffic. He's eventually dragged down by Avery Scott, but not before he gets across the 30-yard line.
We shut him out, and I think if you're North Dakota, you got to be pretty pleased with the way you've played so far defensively.
Brungard now taking a shot. Flash Willie's open. He's got it inside the 10. Kylan Flash Wilson getting behind the secondary. It's in business.
And once again, the other element he has added to his repertoire is being able to throw the football just like this. This is another perfectly thrown ball. Good answer by North Dakota's defense on that one. But here's that throw again. Look, Zach Lewis is right there. This ball has to be perfectly thrown.
Weeks.
Well, again, I think North Dakota's coverage is pretty good. Yes, they get beat on it, but they're able to catch up. And you've got both Avery Scott and Zach Lewis right there. And that's just a perfectly thrown ball over top.
Malachi McNeil. So the Penguins right back in business. Brungard will take a shot. Wilson is open. Flash Wilson. Touchdown Penguins. A 37-yard strike from Brungard to Wilson. Youngstown State is woken up in this football game.
And this is what makes this team so dangerous. Just like that, they can go down the field. Another perfectly thrown football by Brungard. It gets inside the defensive back there, and another touchdown, and has to try and get off the field here.
Here is Brungard, lobbing it over. Nice catch along the boundary by Gilbert. Zach Lewis was putting the pressure on the quarterback. McNeil into the arms of his tailback.
And this is a really hard play, too. I mean, you've got pressure in your face, you're backpedaling. And
entering this contest, bottled up for the most part today. He'll sling one across the middle, though. There's Tomczak with a lot of room into Fighting Hawks territory, and finally nudged out of bounds at the 34-yard line. State as they march.
Well, and he just waits again for Tomczak to clear the zone there. You saw Malachi McNeil in the middle of your get back together, see what you can do here on second down.
Pressure coming. Brungard will step away, and now he will run. Beau Brungard's got the first down. He just circles around.
He does, and again, you get outside the pocket. He knows where the sticks are. He knows what he needs to get for a first down. You can see him make the move inside here, and then he starts to make his way to the sideline.
Now, Brungard chased out of the pocket. This is when he's really dangerous. He dives ahead. He does get the first down as he goes across the 35 to about the 37. Gilbert's the man in motion, and Brungard with some time. And he's chased around, and he's got some legs. And, man, look at this big run. He's now into the Redbird secondary. A huge run down to the 20-yard line. Big play.
What a play right here. Let's check. You see him right here. This is just a little bit of a quarterback draw. No, it's a scramble. That's a pass. He just takes off. He beats Ty Niekamp. He beats another defender, and he's going to always try to get the extra yard.
It's a gain of 30 and a first down for the Penguins, who are moving the football. And there's Tomczak with his first catch. He's wrapped up immediately. And Brungard has all kinds of time, but no receiver. Then he flips it out, and it's Gilbert who makes a nice running catch right about the 40-yard line. Brungard to throw again. He's going to run it, though, with no receiver open. He's crossing midfield to about the 49-yard line. And on first down, a little play action. Brungard again with some time. And he's going to run it this time. Got a nice block upfield, and again angled out of bounds. 4th and goal. Brungard to keep it. Dives ahead. The signal is touchdown, Youngstown State.
What a call right there to go for it and give it to your big-time quarterback. Brungard gets in, breaks the plane. Good push.
Brungard throws to the sidelines, has a man, it's Solomon, and he's in the end zone for the second time in as many weeks. Mike Sullivan, a touchdown, and the Youngstown State Penguins answer.
Has a perfect pass, good protection, right over the head of the ISU defenders. Might have been a little bit of a coverage bust right there.
Brungard pressured up the middle. His pass is up there, up for grabs. And it looks like Max Tomczak came down with it. It was Tomczak and the Illinois State defender fighting for it. And they're going to call it a catch for Tomczak, who just wrestled it away that time.
Hard to really complain about the coverage right there. You can't get any tighter. And what a throw by Brungard to get that thing off. And, man.
Yeah, 4th convert on this one. Brungard keeps it, and he's in the end zone for his second rushing score of the afternoon.
Great answer by Beau Brungard. You see it here, kick out, pull by the guard. That's just a nice block.
Time for Brungard over the middle, has a man. It's Solomon again that makes the play. He's that big target, and he goes across the middle and makes a big catch.
Smack the pitch, not a play you see all the time.
Brungard again with a lot of time, and he's throwing downfield. He's got a man wide open, and it's a catch for a touchdown, and making the play is Fresh Walters.
Looked like it could have been a blown coverage there. He got behind the defense. Interesting play call by Mike Yursich. Really had some win.
Brungard's going to keep it. And he's still on his feet. And Beau Brungard is on his way to the end zone. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the afternoon.
It looked like somebody just missed an assignment there on the Redbirds defense. You had to know what was coming here with Brungard. Just runs through it there. And you just see a couple of bad angles taken right there.
Freshman. Here's Brungard, play action on 2nd down. Floats it out, has his favorite target, that's Max Tomczak, and he adds to his school record.
On the left side of that formation, coming all the way across the field, catching that on the opposite numbers. So it starts with the protection up front by that offensive line, giving Brungard plenty.
54 freshmen, too, coming in this year for the program. Here's Brungard, keeps, dances, and scores. Touchdown, YSU, as Beau Brungard records rushing touchdown number 13 of the season, and the Penguins are an extra point away from tying things up.
Yeah, just that read option, he kept it and really went in untouched.
Penguins converting 41% of their 3rd down attempts this year. Wow, big hit over the middle, and Tomczak hops right up after catching it for a 1st down, and that's the type of player Tomczak is. One of the best in the nation, and what a throw, too, in
Great
traffic.
Throw in a lot of traffic.
1st and 10 from the 27. Brungard, play action. Stands, fires. Tomczak, open. Gets down to the 5 before being brought down. Lifted and brought to the turf, but it's 1st and goal, Youngstown State. Texas
He's averaging almost 32 points per game as Brungard sits in his drop, fires. Wilson is out there, makes the catch and sprints into the end zone. Touchdown, Youngstown State on a massive deep connection from Beau Brungard to Flash Wilson.
How about Flash Wilson redirecting? Now, Dre, he was running towards the left side of the field, redirected back to the middle, over the shoulder catch for a touchdown. You can't appreciate how difficult that catch was. That older
Brungard, who has started this game 10 for 10 passing, will throw it once again here toward the sideline. Tom Zach able to get his foot inbounds as he makes the catch on the near sideline.
Boy, that
under 30 seconds on the game clock. Brungard throws, caught, picked out of the air by Luke Hensley. And now the Penguins are empty formation on first down at midfield for Brungard. Throw back to Fresh Waters. He wants to throw it back to Beau Brungard. There's a convoy in front of Brungard. Down the sideline, he'll kick it into high gear and reach the end zone. Touchdown YSU. And Mike Yursich draws up another one. Out of his bag of tricks, Fresh Walters.
in front of him. So that play, again, this is like you're drawing it up on air. I mean, these things are working flawlessly. The execution has been perfect. And another touchdown to
yeah, I think he's been back today, but definitely missed some time. Brungard forced out. Now he's just going to pull it and turn on the Jets. Works pretty often for number 12, and he just glides down to the 15-yard line.
Recognizing that.
Sprint out. Brungard fakes the pitch out to Gilbert and easily glides into the end zone for another touchdown for the Penguins. And for the Penguins at their own 44, Brungard looks to throw. Over the middle. Caught by Tom Zach, who takes another big lick. Completion from Brungard to Tom Zach. Brungard.
Penguins still throwing the football.
Off his spot, throws to an open Flash Wilson, who reels it in along the sideline. Center on second and goal. Fake to Gardner. Brungard looks to throw. Tom Zach's there. Touchdown, Youngstown State. Brungard to Tom Zach for the 5th time this season.
Hit Tom Zach towards the back corner of the end zone for another touchdown connection between these two.
28-yard line is where Youngstown State will go to work. Brungard will throw. That one hauled in on the reception is Tom Zach, the all-time leader in Youngstown State receptions. The Penguins at the 33. Brungard flushed here. He loves to do this. Create with his legs. Down the sidelines. Out of bounds and a first down for the Penguins to the 22.
And this is
likely the final play of the quarter. Brungard flushed here, goes over the middle. Good catch, boy. You can see why Tom Zach is the leading receiver in Youngstown history. And that's going to do it for the opening quarter. On a brilliant catch from Tom Zach. At the end of one, it's North Dakota State 7. Youngstown. Brungard flushed here. Bison fans screaming for a hold. They can't wrap him up. Brungard in. Touchdown. What a run from the Youngstown quarterback. His 15th rushing touchdown of the season.
There's always going to be some types of breakdown in the pass rush. And again, he gets to the outside. Same thing we just saw. Gets out to the left side. And I thought in the coverage, just stayed in coverage.
Brungard over the middle. That one complete onto the outside. Mike Solomon, and he's got a first down for the Penguins. 21-10. Watch off the edge. Woolen was coming again. This one to Tom Zach. Hauls that in. Good reception. Out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 9. Watch number 4. Just went in motion. That's Tom Zach. Brungard over the middle. There he is again. Just floating out there. Able to make the reception. The 2nd and 7 from the Bison 16. Brungard over the middle. Touchdown, Penguins. Into the end zone. It's Alex McDonald on the reception. His first score of the year.
Again, you see it looks very similar to all their runs, and you see McDonald just kind of gets lost there. Then Brungard puts it perfectly. You know the defenders on the outside there, Darius Givens. Look at this touchdown. You see all 22 right here. And you see the play action. And then you see 17 right there just streaking right down the hash marks. Kind of just gets lost. On the
picked up 6, and they're out to the 41 already. Brungard down the field, wide open on the reception. That time They got behind the defense was Gilbert. He gets all the way down inside the 30.
Gilbert's done it on the ground, but we talked about it. These running backs are a threat. They're really better in the passing game.
One right now. See what Youngstown State does to respond as Brungard gets to the outside and able to gallop his way out. Brungard flushed by Anene. Will go down the field. Got a man that's hauled into the reception. That's a first down. Hensley comes up with it.
Going against Cole Payton. Watch, Toby Anene is completely free. He beats his man completely clean, and Beau Brungard just, oh hum, I'll just take a nice sidestep in the field.
Final play of the quarter. Brungard over the middle. Hensley's got it on a slant inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 16-yard line from the 18. Brungard's got a wide open room here. Tries to get to the outside. He's going to get there. Can he get in for the touchdown? No, they say out of bounds at the 1. Boy, he read that perfectly. On a 1st and goal from the 1. Brungard. Can he get there? Touchdown, Youngstown State. They take advantage of the pick and turn it into 6.
Okay, I mean, anytime you get down in the red zone, Beau Brungard, such the reason why he has as many rushing touchdowns as he does. And I'll go back to that play before, Dom. You know, again, recognizing pressure, picking it up. I think this offensive line is in a phenomenal.
It's now a good situation for the Penguins on offense. Brungard fakes to Gilbert. Now forced off of his spot. Here's where he's special. The dynamic Brungard going to sprint out far side and move the chains. An empty set on 1st down. Looks left, throws near side. Wilson catches and into the end zone. Touchdown, YSU. Brungard to Wilson, and the Penguins answer. They're an extra point away from tying things up here early for this season for Kai Flash Wilson, the 5'9" junior from Farrell, Pennsylvania. Celebrates with the teammates. Hugh Keeley starts in his place again today. Here's Brungard on 1st and 10. Directing traffic, has open field in front of him as he tucks it and looks for more yardage. Now opening quarter. Brungard takes the snap, surveys the field, has time, great protection into the middle, pass secured by Mike Solomon. A good throw into traffic, and on a former national championship quarterback, Mark Brungard here at YSU. Gonna unlaunch it. Flash Wilson goes up, and he's got it! Touchdown, YSU! What a throw! What a catch by Flash Wilson! As he on a deep connection from Brungard to Flash Wilson.
And that's absolutely Beau trusting the play call, trusting his receiver to go up and get it, because he had all the green grass in the world to run that.
Arnold on the far side in the slot. And another player out wide. Brungard this time throws. Hensley's open. Good route, good ball. And he's upfield. Down catches 49 yards. Makes a big catch there. Brungard fakes the quarterback run. Fires. Hensley again. Did he get it? They're going to say, they're going to have a conversation. I believe he did. And he brought it in. Answer with over 8 to go, 2nd quarter. Brungard, they put it in his hands. Dances and gets into the end zone, but we got a marker again. Penguins are celebrating, saying it's going against Southern Illinois. But we will wait for the official call before we make any determinations. Officials look like they're going over to from his corner position. Brungard, 3rd and 16. Stands, now will run. Runs right by Colin Bohannick and has a 1st down. Beau Brungard. Play action to Ethan Wright. Falls back on 1st down. Throws wide open. Max Tomczak has it. Sprints down inside the 20. Cuts back middle of the field. Tripped up, but a big gain. And the Penguins are in the red. These two teams. Brungard takes the snap. They throw it out quick. Wilson catches. Has blockers. Cuts up 5 toward the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. YSU for the 2nd time today. Brungard to Flash Wilson. And Wilson. And the Penguins can get back within a field goal here with an extra point. See the speed of number 1. Today, 2 for Southern Illinois with a team-high 9 tackles. Brungard flips it out. Ethan Wright, 10-yard line, keeps his footing. Still going. Is he in? Touchdown, Youngstown State. Ethan Wright with the will that would not be denied. We got at Stambaugh Stadium.
Ethan Wright is just so powerful when he gets the ball in his hands. You know, he's good out of the backfield, but man, you get Beau to dump it off in space.
And medium here, 3rd down and about 4. Brungard rolls to the near side, throws. Hensley's out there, he's got it. 1st down, Youngstown State in a big conversion. 6 to go in our 3rd quarter. Penguin. Tomzak crosses the formation to the near side. Brungard stands, throw, over the middle. Tomzak has it. 1st down, Penguins. That is a gutsy catch.
Plays, they are making Beau put the ball in some tight windows.
Brungard this time, some space to run with it. He will, defenders flying off. He drops. He looks long. Solomon's out there, makes the catch, and he's brought down at the 25. Huge completion. Brungard to Mike Solomon. The Penguins into Saluki territory.
Beau's been wanting that one all day. He's come up short a few times on those deep shots.
Mike Solomon, the Brungard going to take the snap. Read option, keeps it, has room. Nobody's going to tackle him. Touchdown, YSU. Beau Brungard into the end zone for his 5th total touchdown of the day. His 2nd rushing. And the Penguins answer the score from the Salukis. Brungard sprints into the red painted area. No chance for the defender on the outside. Brungard going to throw. Floats it out. They go to their most dependable target, Max Tomzak. And it's 1st down, Youngstown State. 5 minutes, and Southern Illinois going to have a difficult time now, down 2 scores with this much time remaining in the Youngstown State Penguins looking to finish off a big win at home. Brungard throws out, flag. Jaden Gilbert, makes the catch and is out inside the 5. And now one official's marking him out of bounds. One says touchdown. Regardless, I think we're going touchdown. So Young to 49-30, 48-30, and will hopefully be 49 for the Penguins if Listowka can add the extra point.
6 career starts now. He's in there at left tackle. Some changes otherwise. Got a new left guard in there today, some moving around. Here's Brungard going to throw. YSU history, take a look at Youngstown State leading the Missouri Valley. Almost 459 total yards per game. Here's Brungard on 1st down. Sprints to his right. Celebrated prior to the game. It's senior day here at YSU as Hensley took some contact after the reception, but able to hang on 1993 and 1994. And now his son Beau, becoming one of the more decorated quarterbacks in YSU's history as well. And here he goes, right on. Not due a year ago was take the football away. And they have been able to do it with their defense this season. And here a chance to take advantage. Brungard in his hands, and he will spin. Did he get in? Gets all the way to the 1. 2nd and goal. Penguins already up to 130 plus rushing yards. This time, they put it in the hands of their best player. Beau Brungard falls into the end zone. Touchdown, Youngstown State. Brungard's in for the 2nd time in the 1st quarter, and for the 20th time on the ground this season. 13.
Power, Ethan Wright, following Ethan Wright up into the hole. Just unselfish play there by Ethan Wright.
Impact on the YSU offense and special teams this season. 1st and 10 as YSU goes back to work with good field position off the return by Wilson. Brungard on the money over the middle to Hensley into Indiana State territory. There's a comfortability. 1st and 10 at the Indiana State 36-yard line. Just over 10 to go until halftime. Beau Brungard going to throw again, and this is where when the play breaks down, he can be electric. And here he goes. Near side from Brungard, who just doesn't see anything downfield, Kyle, but just pulls it down for positive yardage.
Yeah, he's wanting to go to the left with it. Rolls out left. Protection breaks down, and he just skips out to the right there.
To occupy the backfield with Beau Brungard, who's in the shotgun on 3rd and short. Tomzak motions near side. Brungard nearly had a seam to get in, got upended, and he's down just shy of the end zone. So it'll bring up 1st down, though. It's enough for a Penguin 1st down, and now Mike Yurcich will call for his offense to hustle to the line. Brungard under center, leaps over with the help of his offensive line. He should have enough, and he does. Touchdown to get back on the field for his final collegiate season. 2nd and 3 as we go under 5 minutes till halftime. Wilson in motion again. Brungard fakes that way. Now, touch to run. Instead, he's going to throw. Fires out, has Tomczak open, and Tomczak kept his head outfield.
That's what I was going to say. This is put this play on the Walter Payton campaign.
Second and short. YSU offense wants to get to the line. Brungard stands in the pocket on second and short. End zone. Caught. Touchdown. Flash Wilson as he goes up in traffic and makes a contested catch. Brungard with his first passing touchdown of the day, his fourth touchdown overall. With his team leading sixth touchdown reception. And this is an impressive one, Kyle.
Yeah, Indiana State's trying to get a game run up front, which, you know, likes to even the numbers
around. So now backed up 1st and 15 of the Penguins. Brungard goes to work standing in the pocket. Fires downfield. Valdez, the free safety, but Tomczak able to reel it in after Brungard put it.
Could have been more.
2nd and 2 for the Penguin offense in Indiana State territory. Brungard on 2nd and short, steps, fires again for Tomczak. Get working here in the 3rd quarter. Tomczak in the first half was able to reel in 4 catches for 50. Negative play on a run by Brungard on 2nd down. Brungard on 3rd and goal, looks right, comes back left, throws, touchdown Penguins. Austin Bray, welcome back. Austin Bray, first game since early in the year after an injury. Up 12 here. New set of downs as we are in. We'll see what could be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Fake run to Gilbert. Brungard keeps it, gets outside, got a block from Hensley, has a first down up the sideline, and gets to the 4 for a new set of downs. Couple minutes into our 4th quarter. Penguins knocking on the door. Brungard, pump fake, now pulls it down. Now, wow, what a play from Beau Brungard. How did he see Austin Bray throw it to the opposite far side to Bray for the touchdown?
Hey, I don't think that we have given any credit to the strength and conditioning staff at Y.
With the noise here at the Dome, 3-man rush. And the pocket's good. He rolls to his right, throws it wide open and getting a foot inbounds for the reception. Directing this explosive Youngstown State offense over the middle on a slant, and it's caught. Big play for Tomczak as he takes it all the way into the catch on 3rd down, keep his drive alive, and now sets up the Penguins in 1st and goal. Yeah, they've been working. Being inside the 10, they have kind of the spread offense. Now Brungard quickly up the middle, darts his way in for 6. And Youngstown State takes a 6-0 lead. The extra point coming. You and I with the blitz. Brungard, he's going to loft it deep down the field. That's going to be caught and going to keeping his balance, nearly taking it all the way. Throws it in the breadbasket perfectly.
Yeah, just a great read and recognition from Brungard. He saw that he had flashed one-on-one with
postseason today. As here comes Brungard, a lot of room, and he is off, and he's going to go untouched for the score. And Youngstown State takes a 2-touchdown advantage. Claps his hands, gets the ball. Brungard all day. Now he's going to run it. Nope, he lofted into the end zone, and it's caught. There's the tight end, Alex McDonald, and magic again by Beau Brungard.
Yeah, Crandall just tells the tale of probably every defense that has had to play against Youngstown State. Hands on the head, you just can't believe it. You think you almost have a sack, he's going to have to throw it away, and somehow magic happens when he lets the ball out.
Get in. 1st and 10. And Brungard, quarterback up the middle. Look how quick he is. And he gets free down the sidelines. Brungard all the way down to about the 5. Beau Brungard putting on a show here in this first half.
Just weaving his way through traffic, let him go. They just lost him. It's like a magician back there. Guys just see him and then you don't. He vanishes, poof. And he's 15 yards down the field. Now,
with the football, there's pressure on him. He rolls left, has a lot of running room, and he will go in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. And Brungard control right now as they take a 27-3 lead.
Okay, just great coverage there. Brungard's the difference maker.
Panthers were able to shut them down last time. They got aided by a penalty. And this is Brungard taking off just like that up to mid. Spot the ball at the 49. He came into the game with 1,235 yards rushing. As they spread the field. And tried again. Lost it deep. And oh, he made the catch. What a grab made. That's Tom Zach. Comes up with the football.
Yeah, special players make special plays. That was unbelievable job of just going and getting that football all over him.
Play action. They quickly hike the football. And here's where he's at his best. Brungard in the open. Takes a big shot as he takes it to the 4.
Break out on these scrambles.
Brungard will toss it quickly, a little bunny hop and into the end zone. There he is, Ethan Wright. Terrible non-call by the officials. Pass over the middle, caught for the first down. And the ball spotted at the 39. Brungard looking to his right, throws it across the field, shedding the tackler. And that's Iowa trying to force the punt. Brungard under some pressure, rolling out. Now he's going to run with it. Can he get the first down? And it appears he did.
Yeah, great job, Brungard, knowing the distance, knowing the sideline there. What a heady play here.
How good is he? As he takes off, and he got shoved out of bounds.
That's why he's a difference maker. Good job.
Defense. They're going to throw out now. Brungard's going to take off. Brungard will pick up the first down and then pushed out of bounds. And that will seal it.
Brungard throws right down the middle. It's Austin Bray, his big tight end. That Penguin offense already
couldn't match up.
And they'll go tempo right out to Flash Wilson, sidelines. And he burst. Another move down to the 10-yard line like a freight train.
See that quick screen to the outside. It's just a now screen, but it only works when you get good blocking there. You saw big Austin Bray, and look at Flash Wilson. We talked about him at the beginning of the show, and you see why.
Brungard will step up, ball over the middle. It's caught. Tomzak, touchdown. 22 yards.
Seam route, 4 vertical, long yardage. 4 vertical, but essentially becomes man-to-man. Brungard saw it.
The Penguins, they strike first. We'll see what the Bulldogs have for a response. Coming up. Again, Gilbert in motion. Brungard fakes the give. Is now flushed out of the pocket. And he turns it upfield. Look at the speed. Down the sidelines and out near the 20-yard line. Settles in. It's a keeper. Brungard drives his way into the end zone. Bruising touchdown run from the quarterback.
Once they brought McDonald over there, now they had a hat for a hat, meaning the blocker on a blocker. And his last 3 yards is all Brungard. Look at the strength and the power to go across.
100 of his last 101. He's getting the opportunities because the Penguins have been rolling early here in the first round. 2nd and 5, Brungard. All day to throw. Slips that one to Alex McDonald. And he is finally upended. Brungard. Yale rushing 5. And a perfect toss and catch. Mike Solomon. The big 6.
Deep and across the middle.
Brungard now. He'll take off. And he is finally taken down. Brungard will go left to Tomzak. Floats it over the defender. What a throw and what a grab.
Ready with a touchdown reception in the first quarter. But this is a timing route. And that is a perfect throw to the right spot. You can tell that's
rolling out to the right. Throw into the end zone. Too easy for Tomzak. A touchdown, and it's been all Youngstown State in the early going.
You'll see here, it's sprint out pass, so most of the routes are going to be to the outside.
when you're a man-to-man as a defender, you just can't see that. Joshua Tarver got beat there on the
sense, has gone 3 of 7. He rolls out, throws across his body, and it's caught by Tomczak. And he sprints out to midfield. 5 yards. Now they'll step up. Room to run. Cuts back. Yale in trouble now. Brungard, ball comes loose at the end. Brungard, play action. Looks to throw, left side has a man, and it's caught. Touchdown, Jaden Gilbert.
And you'll see the wheel route. Watch him to the right of your screen. He's going to fake like he's lead blocking, and the corner gets ran off on the switch release, and then right there's no one to defend the wheel route. Watch him just take it on up the sideline. Brungard got plenty of protection.
Of a touchdown is under further review.
All right, they'll take a look from the pistol, and now they'll run up. And it's a keeper moving the pile into the end zone. Another Youngstown State touchdown. In the open, one of the best in the country. You're seeing exactly why.
Good old tush push. Up front, these guys have done a fine job. Credit, man.
Brungard, he'll look. The C's open up, and he waltzes into the end zone for another touchdown. Count them, 5 on the day already for this Youngstown State offense.
Receivers to the left. You get the lead blocker there. Quarterback counter, split zone. Just goes in untouched. And Beau does a fine job of allowing his blocks to time up.
The 7-yard line. Again, directly right. This time throws, opens wide open in the end zone. Tomczak lost track again of the all-time leading receiver for the Penguins.
They understand how to set it up. This is a great goal line play. We have a running quarterback. I told you, Max Tomczak finds a way to slither through defenses, find grass, and get open. All eyes.
13:40 to go in the ball game. Brungard takes a hit, throws it, somehow caught. Tomczak spinning and grabbing. What a play.
Step is going to have a chance to get his hands on his football, but watch Brungard slide in the pocket, throw the ball under duress. Excellent ball placement. Max Tomczak,
the 6. Brungard, well, he's going to look to throw and has a man. This time it's pulled in. Flash Wilson was